Good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 2nd of December. Now, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit those like buttons, guys. You know, that helps me a lot. And always, please feel free to comment down below. We chat to each other here. We're from all different parts around the world. So we kind of tend to share with each other what's currently going on where we're living. Now, I am coming to you from my freshly finished painted black lounge room. I am loving my lounge room, guys. I'm getting hopefully my new lounge this week. I've got my fake candle burning over here. It's one of those battery ones. So cool, isn't it? It even flickers. And I'm getting all my accessories, you'll see I've got my little vintage duck and a tree and my monkey and a few little bits and bobs. And I've got some Christmas decorations with some little fairy lights. I don't know how long they'll stay on for because they're a solar one actually. So they need a little bit of light. We've had so much grey skies. Okay. I haven't got much admin this morning, guys. Cheers, everybody. I have got my coffee though. All the important things. That's what I was going to say. They're putting ads on TV now a lot here for shingles. Yes, this morning there was an ad about how shingles lays dormant in your body. I know a few people who, since the picky wheel, have had shingles and they've never had it in their whole life. Well, apparently, yes, and you can get a jab for the shingles too. Of course you can. But they're saying how it can lay dormant in your body. This is what the ad was saying here in Australia. It can lay dormant in your body. And then it actually finished the ad with saying, shingles can awaken in you at any time. Yes, it was a very scary ad. And all I could think of was, well, something's waking it up. I wonder what's waking it up. We do ask a lot of questions on this channel. So these are the kind of ads we're getting here in Australia for all these weird and wonderful things that people haven't had until probably about 4 years ago, I'm guessing. And then suddenly things started to happen. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Remember, guys, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. Take from them what you choose. All right, I think we'll just get straight into the reading today, guys. Nothing really new, is there? Just the same old endgame novel coming out about the royals. Oh, look, guys, if nothing else, it's going to give us entertainment and things to talk about for the next few months, isn't it? Oh, it just doesn't end. It really doesn't end. All right, at least we've all got Christmas to look forward to. That's all very exciting, isn't it, guys? All right, let's get started. We'll see what comes up. Oh no, I haven't got my puller cup yet. Sorry, I was going to let you know who I did yesterday, but I haven't got it with me. Oh, yes, have I? Yes, I have got it with me. Sorry, God. I thought I did. Yesterday I did Susanna Fisher and Ma M. So go and check your readings out if you haven't seen them. All right. Oh, they're showing me buses. I'm getting buses pulling up at, well, it's saying the terminals, which if you think of a bus terminal, that's kind of the last stop of the day. It's like the first stop and the last stop. Why are they saying terminals? And hang on. But what they're showing me is people getting on board. They're showing me, it's not you guys watching my channel, because if you're here watching my channel, guys, you're already awake. This is the people getting on board, meaning the people waking up. They're getting on board. And of course, I've got to get that song by Robbie Williams, Jump on Board, Take a Ride. Jump on board, take a ride, yeah. Well, I'm getting that song. But what they're saying is take a ride to the truth is what the guides are virtually saying. People are getting on board the buses now and they're being taken to the truth. Meaning they're being led to the truth, guided to the truth. The people waking up. And I think too, what the guides are probably saying, that when they're saying the bus terminal, meaning the end game, just like the book, the end is the end stop, if you think about it. That's where it's all taking them to. It's like leading them to the reset, to, you know, the Davos, Switzerland, the WEF, the WHO, all the people who are pretty much probably at the bus terminal, I would say, which is probably bus headquarters, where all this is all happening, you know, the tapping away on the computers and all that kind of looking at the cameras and all this kind of stuff, surveillance and all that. That's what I'm getting. If you think of a bus terminal, that's pretty much what it is, because they know where all the buses are at all different times, meaning the people. We know this is what they're trying to do, turn us into big surveillance systems. I don't even know what you'd call it. So I'm getting these bus terminals. They're filling up. People are being taken, guided to the truth. Basically, that's what the guides are saying. Did anyone go see Hunger Games? I know one of you did. Was it you, Ronnie? Someone went and saw Hunger Games. I still can't bring myself to see it because I don't think it's going to be as good as Mockingjay and all that. So I haven't even bothered. Let us know down below if anybody's seen it. I'm not really fussed on Rachel Zegler because it's a shame, isn't it? The reason I'm getting this, hang on a sec, guys. Oh, hang on. I did get New Zealand, but it's not. Oh, I'm getting New Zealand and Hunger Games. But see, what I'm thinking is maybe it was like the Hunger Games. I feel like Chris Luxon's not that bad. I keep getting it. Hang on a minute. See, what the guides are saying is people in New Zealand can't believe they're not having to fight for everything now. See, I said you're going to have this little relaxed lull period, and it's refreshing. People are noticing. People are really seeing it now. And this is where you get people reflecting back over the last 4 years with Jacinda, and they're realising how harsh she was in her measures and how extreme everything she was doing. She was coming at farmers, all this kind of stuff. So people are seeing now, looking back, how harsh her measures were in relation to everything. It wasn't just around the virus. It was around everything. So he's really highlighting to the New Zealand people how they were being forced and corralled into, like it's saying, the Hunger Games situation, where people were becoming desperate. Because you had some pretty volatile protests and fightbacks too. I remember seeing one in New Zealand, I'm positive it was on your parliamentary steps with all the tents, and they turned all the sprinkler systems and everything on and drowned out all the protesters. Like, it got pretty ugly at times for you guys in New Zealand as well. So now people who are waking up are looking back. Oh, sorry guys. These ailments take it out of us a bit. They make your body tired, don't they, when you're fighting things? So they're looking back and they're realising that maybe the measures were a little bit harsh and maybe the treatment of people was a little bit harsh. So you've got to remember, guys, a lot of these people who are waking up were a lot of the ones that ostracised and vilified a lot of the unjabbed for not complying. And that sits with them now. They've got to deal with their demons, is what I'm getting. All right. Oh, sorry, guys. Gosh, the energy. See, I believe it's not just because of what we're going through in our physical bodies, guys. I just feel the awakening's happening so quickly, like the guides keep saying now. There's so many people waking up that it is shifting the vibration. And as sensitive souls with very intuitive antenna that pick up many signals, we are going to be affected. It's inevitable that we're going to be affected because it's that ripple effect that we get. It just affects us. But I also think that we're strong enough to handle it now because we're in a very, very different sort of head space than we were 4 or more years ago. But we still have to be very, very careful and protect ourselves. I still get it. We're not the hibernating bears in the cave anymore. We've actually come out of that now. But we're like, if you think about a hibernating bear, right, that comes out of the cave, which is us here, you on my channel, we did have to hide away and protect ourselves for a long time. But now it's like we're sort of out searching for food. But we do things on our own. But we're not lonely. Like, there's a difference. we have purpose, we have meaning in our life, but we're still like hunting for food on our own. We're out and about. We're doing productive things. We're achieving things. It's that old place to go, things to do, people to see, things to get done. We're busy people and we're active and proactive, but we're not, I would say we're still, well, I know you would be, Jen, we're still not trying to mix a lot in society. Like it's like showing me we're still on the outskirts of society. And that's by choice. Because we don't want to get involved in the, like I keep saying, the anger beast mode that's rising up in people now. It's starting to really take hold of them. So make sure that you're still hunting like the big bear on your own because it'll be way safer than a big hunting in packs. We're just doing our own thing. That's what the guides are saying. We're just doing our own thing. And it's almost saying like we still have the safety of the trees and the safety of big rocks to hide behind. Like if anything was a threat, like if anyone was trying to shoot at us or anything, we can still take cover. And see, that's where our home and our gardens and our little, I'd call them places of protection. Maybe that's why I've painted my room, the lounge room, black. It's like a little cave in here. I absolutely love it. It feels so protective. Maybe that's subconscious why I've done that. I don't know. Now that's really weird. I hadn't thought of it, guys. But it is a bit cave-like, isn't it? So, this is what we're getting. We're still loners, but we're productive loners is what I'm getting. All right. I think most of you out there would agree we're not huge social party animals. For example, there's a race day on here in my town and I'm not even going. I used to go when I was younger. It's really good fun. Everyone gets dressed up, like a little mini country race day. It's always fun. But I leave it all for the young ones now. I just am past all that sort of thing. Plus, it's a bit, well, it's not pouring rain, but it's been drizzling. And so the poor things, a lot of the girls have had to wear gumboots with their beautiful summer frocks. My son's girlfriend had to buy some gumboots. Oh, it's too cute. Only in the country can you get away with that look anyway. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm getting China. We've been getting Trudeau for a bit now, a few weeks. He's really stepping forward now into his power. Oh, yet again, I'm seeing him really stepping forward. It's like there's a lineup of the leaders. And Klaus is calling someone to step forward. He's calling people to step forward who have been really proving themselves. And I'm definitely getting Trudeau. Trudeau's, and they're showing me also Sushi's hesitant. Like he's about wanting to put a foot forward, but he can't because he hasn't really achieved. So he's like disappointed in himself a bit, Sushi. Elbows, and they're showing me Elbow lined up, but he's not in a hurry. Elbow feels like he's still got things to do, so he's not worried about having to step forward in the line of not social elites, global elites. And it's like Kay Schwab is calling Trudeau forward. So I feel like at the moment Trudeau's probably, it's a race, remember, they're so competitive. I feel like Trudeau's stepping forward. He's really, it just never ends in China, does it? That's Canada, if you're wondering who we're talking about, because we know that it's like mini China, so we tend to call it China if you are new. I've got a few new subscribers, so welcome everybody. So I'm getting that Trudeau's stepping forward. And not stepping forward by one step, he's stepping forward by 2 or 3 steps. Like he's really putting himself ahead of the global elite race. He's trying to really get back. They're such narcissists, aren't they? They're saying the fame and the focus. But he wants it to be for the right things. Oh, God, how could any of this be right for the little people? See, he didn't like when the world woke up to his Ottawa protest. We know that. It crushed his ego and he fell off the tightrope a bit and got taken down the rungs of the ladder in the global elite's eyes a little bit, but now he's stepping forward again. I feel like he's regaining his footing and he's taking a few very large strides forward, Trudeau. He's got some things cooking. Don't worry about that. Probably be after Christmas. I can't see him hitting people with much before Christmas. like I said, we're all getting this little lull period. So I do feel like Trudeau, let's see if I can get anything around it. I did say about resources with him the other day. I feel like he's really building his, the guides are saying he's building his private wealth. So we know he's filling his own little pockets with lots of wealth. I don't think anyone would be surprised about that. But he is trying to look at, well, it's actually saying he's trying to build the self-esteem of the people of Canada. See, he doesn't see it that he ruined your country. He doesn't see it that way. He thinks he's an asset to your country, and he's had nothing but good intentions for your country and how to make things better and move everything forward. But, oh, sorry, the old lights are flashing a bit back there, aren't they? But he feels like he's been a real asset for you guys. So he still has this mindset. So that's why he just keeps moving forward with anything. We know he's pushed the transgender, the drag queens, the whole event. So that's what I'm getting for him. He's back on his high horse, trying to rule his kingdom is what I'm getting. He's like, and he wants all the little people and peasants to come behind him. Like, you know, it's showing me him on the horse, wanting everybody to follow. Please follow me. I'm your leader. He's got this real ego problem. I think we all know that, though. There's no surprises. So he's ready to take his country forth in a couple of different areas. Sorry, guys. I think those fairy lights are going to drive you crazy, are they? I might have to turn them off. Do you want me to? Maybe I might turn them off because they're a little distracting. Aren't they, guys? Sorry. You know, never boring on my videos, guys. Oh, otherwise they will be annoying, won't they? Sorry, they don't have enough solar charge. I've got to get a battery set to put there. Yeah, so you've got Trudeau out the front, being the king of the castle is what I'm getting. These are all just the dirty rascals. That's how he sees people. He thinks he's got such great knowledge and gifts to offer. It's incredible, isn't it? He still feels that way all these years on. Oh my goodness. I'm sure if we did some street interviews of the people in Canada, they'd have a few choice words to say, wouldn't they? It was a bit like Dictator Dan down in Victoria. It's hard to find nice words to say about a dictating monster, isn't it? Anyway, let's keep going. Greek islands, we're getting it again. I often get it. We know there's something happening in Greece. I would say it's the island takeover, but I still get Greece. Greece has a lot of activity. I just keep getting it. See, Greece doesn't want to be ruined. The people don't want their country to be ruined. So they must be pretty feisty in Greece. I suppose if you think about a Greek fruiterer or someone, you know how they have the standard Greek sort of image, Con the fruiterer or something like owns a fruit shop. Well, they're pretty strong-minded, aren't they? They're pretty good businessmen and they're pretty clever people that make a good living out of different kinds of industries. I do feel like the people in Greece are quite strong. And of course, they're hurting in the hip pocket as well. So there's definitely something happening there. And they don't want the global elites coming in and taking over. Who would? Like, really, who would? Well, no one does. So I'm guessing that's what's happening in Greece. There's still activity over there. God, I get Portugal, Spain, Madrid. I get them a lot. Activity. Oh, might be some violence. I'm seeing some violence. People are scared. And so you think about it, when people are scared as well, that also rises up because that becomes fear. And it's that fight or flight. So they tend to fight. Well, that's what I'm seeing in these areas. They'll probably fight. What's happening in Ireland? And has that gone quiet up there? Still feeling the energy bubbling in Ireland. See, people are waking up, guys. This is a global thing. Gosh, I'm getting Australia. And they're showing me elbow. Sorry, guys. And they're showing me that they're giving me this quote, I feel the need for speed. I feel the need for speed. See, this could be something to do with the car industry. If you think about it, it could be to do with these resources that are important to the car industry. Oh, perhaps that's what the guides are saying. I feel the need for speed. Also, it could be that Elbo's wanting to speed up, his resource management with different countries. He's dealing with Panda at the moment. This kind of thing. It could be that. It could be around that. Elbo wants things hastened up. And he also, it may be something around the car industries. Gosh, this morning on the news, speaking of, they were showing how the batteries are still blowing up in houses and things, and they were showing the e-scooters and all that. But we all know there's a few Lecky cars doing that as well, but they don't show that on TV. We only saw the Lecky scooters. But that's okay. They're letting people know that it is a problem. The battery's catching on fire. All right. Oh, of course we had to get the Royal Kardashians. The royal scandal continues. I feel like there's going to be more come from this book. I don't think it's just going to stop at the racism thing. I feel like, anyway, you know what I don't get? You know what I don't get? I mean, this is obviously all a planned agenda, even with the royals, personally, I believe. It's just my opinion. But there will be more to come out of this book. But the thing is, the guy that wrote the book, I mean, look at him. Have you seen him, guys? He looks almost like he's part of the transgender community, or honestly, do you have to question a lot of these things? And he's playing innocent that he didn't know that Netherlands were going to print the names. Well, how did they get the names? Is any of his book factual? Probably not, really. Like what even... Is it just his opinion? Like, why is this book getting so much coverage if it's just some book some random wrote? Like, do you know what I mean? So you have to question. A little bit like the Indian moon landing. Are these things a little bit staged and set up for some reason? Like, we do have to wonder, especially when it comes to Royal Kardashians. Like the guides tell us all the time, they're trying to stay on the world stage and stay important. And if you can be... It doesn't matter if you're important in a negative or a positive way. And I'd say, personally, they get more attention with the negative than they probably do with the positive stuff that they do. We know how the world works, sadly. That's just the truth. So we do have a lot of questions around the end game book. Is it a seed plant? Is it a seed plant? Like, what's it all about? I just keep finding questions around this release and timing of the book. It is a bit strange. And also you've got the COPs? Where's the COP summit? Is that in England? With Bill Gates and Chucky and everyone, which is the big climate summit. Yeah, they're saving the world, remember? Everybody's saving the world. But it's never the little people. See, we all get punished and told how bad we are and that we're doing all the wrong things because the global elites apparently do all the right things, you know what I mean? So it's a very strange world we're living in at the moment. Not for the BS detectors, though, because we see through all the lies and garbage and deception that they're currently feeding us on all our mainstream media, and just the social media platforms and all the other ways they can get messages to us. All right, let's see if there's anything else, and then we'll pull some cards. I'm getting that message from the guides around the awakening that people are really remembering who they are. They are. See, we've gone through our awakening. If you're here on this channel, you've gone through your awakening. You've gone back to who you really are. You've found yourself again. We're still growing and expanding and doing whatever we can to heal ourselves and keep moving forward. But now the guides are saying people are really starting to remember who they are. The awakening's happening on a very, very large scale because people are being forced to. They've got no option because the truth is coming out. The truth is in front of their face. How can you deny it? You just can't deny it. I'm getting that song. Finally, it's happened to me and in front of my face, and I just can't deny it. That's what's happening to the people waking up. Finally, all right. They could sing that song, all right. I don't even know who sings it, but we're getting that song. How about we pull some cards today, guys? I better get the specs on. It's a little dark in the cave. How's the bear cave? I'm loving it with my little vintage antique bits and bobs and things. And my touches of gold. Let's pull one foxfire. We might pull a few different ones this morning, guys. So I hope you guys over in the UK and Europe and everywhere are getting some nice sunshine. Oh, bringer of change. Yeah, that's us. We're bringers of change. And we also bring change. Here, I'll put it that way. We also bring change into our lives, don't we, as well? See, look at this. This is almost like he's got like a moth-like energy. If you think of a moth, it's sort of common, isn't it, a moth? But isn't it funny how your reaction when you see a moth to when you see butterflies is very, very different? Isn't it? But see, it's perception. People perceive us a certain way as I always say here, why do glasses fog up? Isn't that annoying, guys? They see us as the flat earth, tinfoil hat wearers, blah, blah, blah. But really, we started the butterfly movement. And I still get that saying that you always said, Louise, about you can't talk butterfly to a caterpillar. So they couldn't hear us in the very beginning. They didn't understand what we were all talking about. But we are bringers of change. We put light on these subjects, see? It's funny because I'm looking at that. Remember that blue butterfly I bought on my wall? I never recognized that symbolism of the blue butterfly because I was really drawn to that blue butterfly, that vintage frame one with the music behind it. Because the awakening process is all about that. It's the awakening, emerging like the caterpillar into the butterfly. We know that here. Let's pull an Awaken card by Jenny Eagle. Oh. Oh, we always get this one. Stretching, yoga, fragments of fear trapped in our body. I stand strong and flexible, mind and body. And you have to be flexible in mind and body. Some of us aren't quite that flexible in our bodies anymore physically, but I think spiritually and mentally, we're a lot more flexible. We're not rigid anymore. We're not like this stiff tree that can't bend in the wind. We really bend now. We've got the strong root systems down deep in the ground to give us good support. We know how to navigate things better now. That's probably what I'm looking for, that we know how to navigate things. I'm going to pull you a life alignment oracle card, guys, as well. This can be our outcome card. And then I might pull an affirmation card today too. Oh. Well, got it. Grounding. Oh, yep. Of course. The big red heart energy. Grounding in your sacred space. You know, look at me here creating a new vibe in my home. You guys are doing those things too. I know a lot of you are doing things around your home and your haven. Grounding. And grounding can be many things. It's about staying focused on the things that are important to you too. Not dismissing things, but keeping things important in your life that have meaning for you and that are purposeful for you. Let's pull an affirmation card, grounding. Grounding can be so many different things to different people. It can be getting out in nature. It can be meditating, but it could also be painting. It could be cooking. It can be reading a book. Different things to different people. That's for sure. Let's get an affirmation what we should be doing today. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. Beautiful. To me, that's like about spontaneity too, isn't it? Just going with the flow, trusting, let go of things. Some really good messages actually in that quote. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you can overthink things. I'm just going to get my butterfly, guys, to show you that butterfly. case anyone hasn't seen it, that was the, can you see that, guys? I'll put it that way. I was really drawn to it. So maybe that's a significant symbol for me. I hadn't really thought about that emerging into the butterfly. And look at the music behind it. You know how much we love music here? I just fell in love with that. It was at that vintage shop that I went to the other week in Canberra. Let me see if there's anything else to close with today. Saturday morning here, guys. I'm going downtown with my hubby to get a little bit of Christmas shopping done. I've got to get my finger out and get serious and finish it off so I can send a few things away. All right. Oh, I'm getting all of us. This is all of us banded together, all us awake people, and I'm getting that, we will rock you. Sing it now. We will rock you. It's like we're at a big concert, and it's called the Big Awakening Concert. Oh, classic. Maybe one day it'll become really popular like Woodstock. It'll be like as big as something like that, where everybody's free and flowing and happy, man, you know. But it's the Great Awakening Concert. We're all going to rock. We will rock you, meaning rock the government. Is that Queen? I think it is Queen that sings that, isn't it? Hang on, let's see what else we get. And I'm getting that Madonna song. Star bright, starlight, first star I see tonight. You will be my lucky star, and I shine on me wherever you are. I'm getting that song, and I'm getting, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a sec. Clear the mind. It's getting cluttered with music. You know what they're like? Pulling stuff out the jukebox ain't easy, guys, at the end. I'm getting this song. This song's so old. Remember this song? By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, ahead we went, when we remember Zion. Well, I'm getting that song, but I'm thinking what they're saying is the river flowing. It's that river flowing, rivers of Babylon, but it's that flowing river. Oh, that is the weirdest song. I don't even like that song, but I'm getting that song. I'm going to give you a nice one to finish today because that song annoys me, but I have to share it with you in case it means something for you guys. I'm just seeing like baby Jesus, is it in the reeds, or who is the baby in the reeds? I'm getting Christmas visuals anyway. In the cane basket floating down the water. Oh, I'm getting this great song now. Oh, this is a great song. Who sings it? Oh, I don't know if it's Mental as Anything that sings this song. They're an Aussie band. Just like Romeo and Juliet. Oh, why am I getting that? I think it's actually called Romeo and Juliet. But then if you think of Romeo and Juliet, it's like that beautiful love story, isn't it? Of the love frequency vibration. Like it's an undeniable frequency. I think that's why we're kind of getting that song. Just like Romeo and Juliet. I think it's Mental as Anything that sing that song. You got to check out that version. If it is Mental as Anything, you got to check out that version, guys, because it's such a cute little version. It's such an Aussie little song. Please go check it out. I am getting that. Oh, they're giving me a lot of music today. They're giving me this other song as well. Sorry, guys, they're just bombarding me. It's lonely days and lonely nights, travel on the sun, living on the line, and it's such a beginning, yeah. What's that song? Try to understand. Oh no, is that Magic Man? I keep getting this song Magic Man. I got that in the beginning of this music bit. He's a magic man. What's it all mean? Oh, let me see if I can get something decent to finish, guys. I'm getting bombarded. Yeah, I'm getting the Bee Gees. When you had to get a good song to finish, I'm getting Staying Alive. We're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Yeah, boy. Oh, I love the Bee Gees. I was telling you about that doco I watched of them the other day. It was so brilliant. So I'm just getting Staying Alive. That's such a great song, isn't it? That's what I'm going to leave you with today. We've got to keep staying alive, which is what we're doing. Living your best life, living in your great heart frequency vibration. Just keep staying alive, guys. Well, we are alive. As much as we've got aches, pains, ailments and everything else, we've got to keep living our best life. And that's what I'm going to leave you with today, guys. Please take care. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll say goodbye from me and Charlie. She's here. I can give you a little look at her if you want. Do you want to come and say hello to everybody, Char? Here she is. Oh. There she is. Say a little hello. Oh, she hates having her feet off the ground. Say goodbye to everybody. Bye. Oh, God bless. All right, I'll say goodbye from Mr. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Don't forget, subscribe, comment, and please hit those like buttons. Thanks, guys. Bye.